Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Matt, and it is Off the Clock Mondays, 5 o'clock, and you're here. Planet Party Columbus in the building. You know what it is. And I got my beautiful wife as my special guest, Brittney Carmona.
What up?
Hey, bro.
Me, hon.
Oh, you know, I got you, girl. I got you.
What up, Facebook, IG, and Instagram?
Facebook, IG, and Instagram.
Start it over.
It's okay. I think IG is Instagram, but I think she meant YouTube as well.
I meant YouTube.
That's all right. All good. Hey, so I'm not just being biased, but my wife is pretty awesome. And when we went ahead and launched Planet Party Columbus, if you're smart, you do it with your wife, because she brings a lot to the table. And my wife brought a lot to the table. Oh, she's smart. She's smart.
You smart because you know I'm smart, so you know.
There you go. So real quick, we just wanted to talk a little bit about Planet Party Columbus as a highlight for today's episode and the things that Miss Brittney brings to the table for our team. So why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself, and we'll dive in.
So, as my husband mentioned, my name is Brittney Carmona, and I am a co-founder of Planet Party Columbus, and I handle event planning. You guys previously met Shay. She and I are the event planners of the team. I love planning kids' parties. We have a 4-year-old, and I've been known to throw some elaborate parties. I'm very detail oriented when it comes to parties, so I like to do the most. As my husband would say, in the middle of event planning, like, this is too much. But to me, like, that's what makes the party, like all the extras, the little things, like, and I feel like it's more for myself than it is for my daughter, because she doesn't care. She just wants cake and presents. But for me, like, all the things, like, I just love doing it. I like getting stressed out by it. I like staying up late, cutting out things and making gift bags and experimenting with things. Like, it gets stressful, but it like fuels me, and it makes me so excited to like be able to be at the end and be tired. But I'm like, whew, that was a great party. Like, I don't want to plan another one for a minute, but that one was amazing.
That's funny. And I will say, look, there's a reason why I am the DJ side of the business, and my wife and Shay, they're part of the event planning side, because those type of details are details that they're really good at, right?
Not for you.
It's not for me. I mean, I get it. So a part of it is true that I would be like, this enough.
Yeah.
Like, we're good.
No, that's true. I remember, like, so this year, because of COVID, I'm having to scale back. We're still having a party, but I've scaled back. But I remember last year, I was like, oh, I'm going to go the easier route, and I'm going to use a space. We rented out a kid's place, and I was like, it won't be as much. And I found a way to make it as much. And so I was running back and forth to Staples, printing things, cutting things out, trying to size them up. And Matt was just like, this is enough. Like, these kids don't need all these things. And I was like, no, they need all of these things. Like, and so I just like the experience of putting things together, seeing kids be so excited, opening their little take-home gift bags and customizing things to match the theme of the party, to match the kids' personality. It just makes me very happy.
That's dope. And so, yeah, so that's why she does what she does, because it really does light her up and she enjoys it. So that's a part of that, right? Not only are we focusing on kids stuff, but we had some great ideas where we did some dinner parties.
We did an amazing dinner party.
Yeah.
A family member had turned 30 this year, and so we knew we couldn't go as big as we wanted to. So we were like, let's still do it big and on a small scale. So we transformed the backyard to a beautiful, beautiful oasis, pretty much. We had lights, and we had pillows, and we had a beautiful table arrangement. We're going to share some clips of that, some pics of it.
Yeah.
But it was amazing, and we had such a good time putting it all together. everyone came, was like, oh my gosh, this is great. We shared pictures and it was just a good time. So just because we're in such an unknown time with the coronavirus, it doesn't mean that you can't have an amazing party. It doesn't mean that you can't have a good time. You just have to be creative and do something maybe a little more out the box than you would typically want to do, or just tweak your ideas. But it's still very possible to have an amazing event, to have a beautiful wedding, a beautiful baby shower, or an amazing kids party. You just think about it a little differently, tweak your thoughts, and you can still make those things happen.
Right. And that was big for me too. Like that was one of the things that I kept on trying to champion with our team, is that this COVID thing, I did not want it to be a way for people to regret some of the special moments that were happening throughout this year. Yeah. So I was just trying to figure out different ways that we could still don't let COVID stop your celebration.
Yeah.
Really, that was a big thing that I was saying a lot. And just making sure that we, not only from a business side to keep business moving, but I really felt like personally I wanted to try to find the gems and still find ways to celebrate and have fun and not regret birthdays, anniversaries, engagements, baby showers. Like all of those things still happening. Are still happening, and I just felt like we just needed to be a little bit more creative, and we need to be a little bit more out the box, and that's cool. If we do that, then maybe you need to reach out and help us. Let us help you figure out kind of how to celebrate right now.
Yeah, because I mean, there's definitely different ways. People are still having birthday parties. Your birthday hasn't stopped,
right?
So, we have a friend who is turning 50. And so instead of having the big 50 bash that she had planned on having, she's having a virtual party. Mm-hmm. So she's created a Zoom account so she can, not get kicked off after 40 minutes. But we're going to DJ, have a good time, and you can still have a great party. Like I said before, you just have to think outside the box. Like you only turn 50 once, you only turn 30 once. And so you still want to do those things and celebrate with your family and friends. It just may not be how you would have done it had we not been in a pandemic, but let's still help you plan it. And so you can have the best experience ever. And you can look back on it and say, hey, you know what? It was a sucky year, but I had a great birthday. I had a great wedding. I had a great anniversary. Right. Like there's just other ways to go about celebrating you.
Those moments are still special, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And we want to make sure that we highlight them. So real quick, here's what we want to do. I want you guys to reach out to us. If you got things that are coming up, birthdays, anniversaries, anything that you want to celebrate, allow us to help you kind of navigate what that looks like right now. With COVID and things like that, we definitely have procedures in place that are keeping everybody safe. Yeah. We are firm believers. We'll wear masks. We will keep distance. We'll do whatever we need to do.
You can get customized masks for your event.
Come on.
If you're getting married, you want your date on the side. Like, let us know. Like, we could help you.
Come on.
Still have the event that you want to have.
The team is ready to put in the work, and so we're excited about that. Real quick, I wanted to ask my wife, I know what's going on, but y'all may want to know, is there anything else that you're working on that you may want to share? Because, like I said, nobody's just kind of one-dimensional. Everyone has a little bit more going on.
So I do have a couple things going on. They've been going on for a minute, but I kind of put them on the back burner for a little bit, but I'm getting ready and I've been in the process of getting back into those things. One of those things is I wrote a children's book.
Come on.
I wrote it probably, we've been in Columbus for 3 years now?
Just
so
I
probably really wrote the book about 2 years ago, and it's just kind of been sitting, and I kind of was exploring my options about how to get it published, how to get it printed. Right. But I've kind of figured out a direction. So we're moving forward with that. So I'm super, super excited. So my prayer and my plan is that will be printed and released in 2021. I'm pretty excited about it.
Come on.
And my other thing that is still in the very, very, very early beginning stages, I know that it will be my baby, but I'm in the process of starting a nonprofit organization. Some of you guys know, some of you guys don't know. We have a daughter who's 4 tomorrow. Well, I guess this is airing after.
Yeah. She'll be 4 when this airs.
She'll be 4 when this airs.
But yeah, tomorrow's her
But we
birthday.
have a daughter, and she was born with hearing loss. So through that, we've kind of taken a unique journey in life, and we've really been deep diving into the hearing loss community, into the deaf community, and it has become a place that's very special to my heart. Learning about the deaf community and deaf people, deaf culture, sign language, and things like that. So I am creating a nonprofit organization that caters to families who are like us, hearing, and we have a child who has hearing loss, or who some deaf people have hearing children. So just to kind of like facilitate those families, help them to navigate that journey, because when it's not something that you're used to, it's very unknown. And especially if it's unknown and you don't know anyone else in that community. So just helping them get acclimated, helping them get their footing, and just kind of deep diving and exploring their options, knowing what their options are and what their new life will ultimately look like, because there's so many different journeys, so many different paths that they can take along that journey. So I think it's important to just have someone alongside you to help facilitate that. And so that's really what I'm hoping to do through my nonprofit.
Yeah, we're both excited about that. Obviously, Brittney's book coming out for kids. Excited about that. That's going to be really awesome. But this nonprofit, which is called Special Ears and Me.
Special Ears and Me is what it's called.
Special Ears and Me. And so it's really going to be just about helping families that are kind of going through some of the same things that we've been through. And
I guess I can share too a little bit more behind the special ears. So typically,
sure.
Kids will call their hearing aids special ears or magic ears or something along that lines. And so one day, Matt and I were just kind of sitting talking, and I was, kind of sharing my heart with him and what I wanted to do, and like the difference I wanted to make. Social work is like, it pulls my heartstrings. I used to work in social work, and I hope, through this, I will return to that, but it definitely fuels me. But we were just kind of, talking about it, and we just kind of came up with the name, and I was like, yes, that's it. Like that's the name. Like it works so well. And so we worked with a friend, and I got a logo, and we've found some of the necessary paperwork with the state. So we're on the train moving.
We'll be launching some stuff soon.
But it's moving. Like, we're chugging along.
We'll be launching some stuff soon, though. We got some things in the works.
Got some stuff soon. So I'm super, super, super excited about it. Like,
awesome.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, so just keep an eye open for some stuff coming down the pike. But obviously, real quick, as we leave off, where can people find you?
I am on Facebook. My name is Brittney Carmona. I'm on Instagram as Britt Carmona. I'm also on Snapchat as Britt Carmona, and I do not have a YouTube.
All good.
YouTube is Planet Party Columbus.
Planet Party Columbus. Make sure you reach out to the team. We're ready to serve you, Columbus.
Definitely.
Let's get started and do some big things together. But yeah, check out some of the things that are coming up. Also, hang in there, because we're gonna do a little bit of music.
Yes.
Sound good?
I'm ready to dance.
Let's do it. All right. Thank you so much, dear. I love you.
You're welcome. Love you too.
Awesome job.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you, guys, and we'll see you next week after this. Y'all know what it is. Planet Party Columbus. Off the clock. It's Monday. It's a little after 5. Let's go.
Pass it. I could pass it. Can't pass it. I could pass it. She gon' let me touch when I wanna touch, when I want it. Talk to me nice, talk to me dirty. Can't pass it. I could pass it. Pulling off in the Aston. Getting to it on the way cause I'm nasty. Heard you talking all that, but you can't be. Need it all from the front and the back end. Big business, but I focus. Big trip, yeah, I'm swimming in the ocean. Know that thing fat too when she throw it. She gon' lose her attitude when the door is left. Tap in where you going. I'm just tryna touch, there ain't no emotions. I'm in the 488, I'm floating. Tryna put that in motion, yeah. Pass it. I could pass it. Can't pass it. I could pass it. She gon' let me touch when I wanna touch, when I want it. Talk to me nice, talk to me dirty. Can't pass it. I can pass it.
Celine 600 for the lenses. Pulling up in back-to-back Benzes. She bad, so I asked where her friends is. But we only want tenses. Zip, 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 zip. Zipping through the traffic in my whip. I'ma head to the hut, tryna clip. Afterwards, call the car, you gotta dip. Yeah. Baby, I'm sorry, but head to the lobby. Listen, young Jerry, don't sleep with no toddy. I'm a OG, Mr. Miyagi. I duck paparazzi, don't with nobody, I'm Mobby.
Pass it. I can pass it. Can't pass it. I can pass it. She gon' let me touch when I wanna touch, when I want it. Talk to me nice, talk to me dirty. Can't pass it.
You're in the mix at 5, let's go.
I can pass it.
Hello, good morning, tell me what the lick read. Pretty face, thin waist with the sick weave. First time fish tailing in the 6-speed. Real bad boy, tell him come and get me. I'm at the fight, betting kinda like Bellman. Only took a trip to the truck twice. Unpacked the Mac 11 and Air Maxes. Stuffed 6 figures in my damn air mattress. I'm in love with large bills, and down with a fat thin waist and tall heels. Yeah, it's the Teflon Don, 100 carats in the charm, time to give it back to Sean.
Hello. Good morning. Let's go. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Know you've been waiting. For it. 'Cause I seen you watching. So let's go. Let's get it poppin'.
Cause I be leaving on the bar to complain a different song. These bars won't give me my props. 25 on the bank, I be stunning on it. Plenty mad cause the bitch won't stop.
Got your boyfriend feeling like a groupie.
You know, we on
Stand
that.
like this, looking like a movie.
You know, we on that.
And everybody know who the truth is.
You know, we on
I
that.
know 'cause I'm going on that ooh-wee.
You know, we on that.
I came up in it a little bit self-centered, but did I kill a queen? Now Alexander McQueen's got the wrist on glow, the bottles is on pole, got that shimmy. What the I look like, bitch, I run this town. I ain't coming out for less than 100,000. Man, last time I checked, I was bubbling now. Got to turn down shows out in Dublin now. Wait, hold on, maybe they ain't get that there. Like 1,100 horses when I switch that gear. I just swerve on them, sorta like I missed that deal. And I press the letter button on the sit back chair. Got the big cause I get it, I got $1 billion credit. If you got $1 million, you can put it up and bet it. I just be like hello, but I never could salute them. Young money, I do it for the youth.
Hello. Good morning.
Let's go.
Hello. Good morning. Hello.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'ma tap in for sure.
Tap in. Diamonds dancing on your neck, better tap in.
Oh, I'ma tap in.
Tap in. Getting money, get rich, baby, tap in.
I'll let you hold a couple.
Tap in. MLB, icy gang, better tap in.
Yeah.
Tap in.
Tap. She want a new rap. She want him to give up the sack. I like them ghetto wear bougie bitch. Ones that wear the sundress. She got a bigger booty. Hold on, I ain't done yet. I like the till she tap out. Don't tell your work to tap in. The baddie, Cali, throw up west side like Matt 10. Yeah, I know they call you baby. Yeah, I know you think you lit, but you wanna gotta pay me. So the must be crazy. I don't want nothing if she basic. It's rich. Get lucky if she taste it. For real. Let's go. Pretty skin, pretty feet, and she kinda thick. Go. Like the talking shit while she bouncing on it. Do it on the girl. She look me in my eyes when she do it. She a big girl. I might have to tap in. I love her. She a freak. Type to pull it out and need it in the driver while I back in. With that.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in. Tap in. Diamonds dancing on your neck, better tap in. Tap in. Getting money, get rich, baby, tap in. Tap in. MLB, icy gang, better tap in. Tap in.
Play so hard, man, I should be rockin' tap out. But I'm trying for a done, I'm stand out. Grab a mag, tap it in, I'm finna clap out.
Y'all know what it is, off the clock, let's go.
Back out. I ain't never seen XP in a life. I'm 5 tons, spend it all on the ride. Only fit 2, but they all got a side. Then I beat the curb, I got smoke in my eye. Hit that gas, don't tease it. Get my money fast, don't keep it. 100,000 on east, diamonds on the dance.
I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Middle finger up to my competition. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene, but my roof gone. When I leave the scene, bet your boot gone. And I beat the beat like a new song. 2 Chainz, but I got me a few everything skip lukewarm. Tell Shaw to bust it open off the Luke on. Got a present for the present and a gift wrapping. I don't feel good, but my nigga happy. But the stripper happy, but they wish they had me. And I wish I would like a kitchen cabinet. And me and you are cut from a different fabric. I'm f***ing so good, it's a bad habit. Sit down, you got a bad addict. Gave her the wrong number and a bad addict. You ain't going nowhere like a bad nabby. So big, I told her, look back at it. Look back at it. Look back at it. Then I put a fat rabbit on the Craftmatic. I am so addict. I am so high like a addict. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Middle finger up to my competition. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. 2 Chainz got your scene with my ceiling missing. 2 Chainz got your scene with my ceiling missing. 2 Chainz got your scene with my ceiling missing.
Yo, it is off the clock, DJ Matt, let's go.
No masterpiece. 10 bad then they after me. 1 bad look like a masterpiece. Looking for a dunk like an athlete. Big drip, what you call it? Big drip. Ice chain, peeled water. Ice. You got the cab, but can't afford them. Cash. You got the bad, but can't afford them. Give me the beat, I ride it like a jet ski. Some of the bad, they harassing me. They like me cause I rap and be with the athletes. Stop asking me, I know they mad at me. Hop in the coupe, then I slide like it's Vaseline. West Coast 6, jump like a trampoline. Take a brick out, put it on the triple beam. I'm not from Canada, but I see a lot of teams. Dismantle her, I know how to handle her. Light the candle up, make you put a banner up. Toss a 50 up, make them tie the club up. Took your bitch out the game, I had to sub her. Swap. No masterpiece. 10 bad, then they after me. 1 bad look like a masterpiece. Looking for a dunk like an athlete. Big drip, what you call it? Big drip. Ice chain, peeled water. Ice. You got the cab, but can't afford it. Cash. You got the bad, but can't afford it.
Pick the name, easy, make her open up and eat it. Stars in the ceiling in my seats, they Tempur-Pedic. I see them with watching and they plotting, trying to sneak me. I can hear the thought, can trust the thought, they telling secrets. Big back, take, look back, little nigga. Catch them down bad, that nigga can cry a whole river. Long on my back, I'm taking care of the whole village. Somebody got shot, what you talking about, Willis? In the lobby with a brick, wicked Bobby with your dick. I go Lawrence with the fit, in the Rari with no tent. I'm from the trench, I got the dirty money rent. He was poppin', so I popped and pray to God repent.
No masterpiece. 10 bad, then they after me. 1 bad look like a masterpiece. Looking for a dunk like an athlete. Big drip, what you call it? Big drip. Ice chain, peeled water. Ice. You got the cab, but can't afford them. Cash. You got the bad, but can't afford them.
Take off. No limit to the money. Nah. I picked the gang up, took a flight across the country. I took the waitress, told her to keep the ones coming. Hit the store to get some backwoods and left and right running. Looking like they blind, but we already on it. In the left with Celine, like that bag that she wanted. A lot of teams, bustin' at them James, make you wanna. Take you wanna spend a 50, hit the scene with a donut. Whole team full of queens, gotta keep their eyes on me. Snake in the sky, probably wanna slide on me. I bet they ride on them when I put that prize on them. 10 bad, okay, they got 5 of them.
No masterpiece. 10 bad, then they after me. 1 bad look like a masterpiece. Looking for a dunk like an athlete. Big drip, what you call it? Big drip. Ice chain, peeled water. Ice. You got the cab, but can't afford them.
Y'all ready?
You got the bad, but can't afford them.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. 2-step. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 2-step. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 2-step. Oh yeah.
Y'all know how we do it.
2-step. Oh yeah.
Off the clock, Planet Party Columbus, DJ Matt, it's Monday, let's go.
Dirty, yo. The son of Parliament, the whole world knows. If I'm a gal up to date, we deport them. Can't keep up to the trends, we report them. If I'm the muggling type, we not court them. But if I'm the big beauty queen, we support them. Again, if I'm not up to date, we deport them. Can't keep up to the trends, we report them. If I'm the muggling type, we not court them. But if I'm the big beauty queen, we support them. Again, we not sorry. I don't say what they get them in a every territory. But we have to start keep them in a category. Mandatory, all we get them up if them up ready. Can't keep up to the trend, man, I left it. But man, not sorry, cause we done dignitary. Done legendary, now y'all who have to marry. One thing we have to tell them necessary. Big up on yourself, if you no got it from a girl, not up to date, we deport them. Can't keep up to the trend, we report them. If I'm the muggling type, we not court them. But if I'm the big beauty queen, we support them. Again, if a woman not up to date, we deport them.